I'm fed up. Small little summary, I started this video just a moment ago and my mic died mid-clip. I'm just here taking my morning slow because I'm about to pick up all of this Christmas crap that we have laying around. I adore Christmas, but like we've been just off schedule, just we need to get organized. And I mean me. I'm just ready to pick up all of the little thingies in between the house and just like start fresh and continue with my little mini projects. If you're new here, we purchased our home about 9 years ago. We renovated it. After that huge, most stressful project, I just started to focus on building my real estate career, and then the home just was left without decorating. Like, you know, we made it to that big point in our lives. We got the home renovated, and then I just, you know, the rest of the flow of the home was just not there. So I finally started to develop ideas for our house and implementing them, and took advantage of my creative flow, because sometimes I just don't know where to start, and it's really, really hard for me to get a flow. My mom, when we grew up, would always want us to do like a one and done thing. Like as soon as we moved into a house, she wanted that one bedroom to be finished, everything put away, the kitchen finished, everything put away, like all in that one day. And me, I just sometimes would get anxiety. Like I'd go in with like this energy bust, and then I would just like hit walls, and then I was just stuck. Like I didn't know where things could go. Like it's just like the process in my brain stops. And as I got older, now I just like allow myself some time to process and work at my pace. Now that might drive other people crazy. Everyone's different. But for me, like I just take advantage of my energy burst. And then if I hit a wall, I'll like take a break, reassess. Is it because like I didn't like how something looked and now I'm trying to figure out something else? Like emotional intelligence is really behind all that. So that's been helping me, but let the house speak to you is kind of what I'm saying here. Like don't force decorating a room or an area if like it's not there. You will eventually start to get an idea, let the idea flow. The next step is just really to find those items or paint colors or little tools that you need to get it done. Yeah, let's get to it. I found these curtain rods at IKEA. We need to take a break from that project. I had to do some ordering online. It was a whole conversation. I messed up. Let me start off by venting and saying how frustrating it is to drill things on a wall, especially when you have to go up a little stool and then you try to put the screw in and then it falls and you have to come down, pick up the screw, come back up, come back down because it fell again. After I installed the rod, I thought I was done, but I wasn't. When I hung up everything, the bar was too short. Learning tip number 1, double check the measurements before you install. Was way too happy and just went for it. And I'm like a little bit too far out on each side, so the bar needs an extension. So I had to put the old rod in between to just give us some privacy for the night because I was fed up and tired. Today's job is to uninstall, lift a little higher, and then bring the screws a little bit closer. That should be all I gotta do. Now, learning tip number 2 is, I might be wrong, but this is what made things easier for me. Go in with one of these first before actually drilling in the screw that you need. It just made the hole like available for the screw to be held in place, at least while I had the other piece, this piece, to actually finish drilling. So I had to go in with this one first, took this off, then put this one in, and then it held the screw in place and I was able to go all the way through. I hope my mistakes get you further in life. And for those of you that are ahead of my life, if I'm doing this wrong, let me know. Because I didn't even read or search. I just kind of put things together in my brain and said, let's do it. That's my homework. Stay tuned. I think I like this. I think I like how this turned out. These curtains are an olive green. I ordered them being sheer because I didn't want them to be like a blackout. I like this room to be nice and bright. It actually is not too dark. Like, it still gives this room darkness, but you can still see enough out. And I've tested it at nighttime and it's perfect. So I'll link this for you guys if you've been looking for some curtains, but they're nice and lightweight. They give me privacy and they're really pretty olive green. The rods from IKEA, I like. The rings, they slide smoothly across. The other ones that I had to kind of yank them around. The only downfall about the IKEA rod, they didn't come with the screws. There were 2 screws. That's the frustrating part. Like, I probably should have read the instructions first, but heads up, it's missing 2 screws. I ended up buying the IKEA kit that they have with like all their screws. So I'm gonna use it on the next go around. But tell me what you think. Cute? Yeah. I need your insight. I have a couple of opportunities behind me. There's this little garage entryway situation. I think I want to touch it. I think I want to do a project with it. Or do I touch the guest bathroom, the powder room down here? I absolutely love white walls. Like, that is for sure, for sure. But I'm wanting to bring some dimness to this area, but I don't want to do both. Like, I want to do one or the other. Which one would you do? Would you touch the powder room or would you touch the garage mud room entryway situation kind of thing? Or would you do both? Okay, I want to talk to you about the coolest thing I recently added to our casita. This vase right here. Oh, it's so pretty. This vase was free. I got this vase for free. Someone was trying to get rid of it and it was like a curbside deal. And I was like, when I'm done working, it's still available. I'm driving my butt over to pick it up and it was still there. Some things are just meant to be. It has a special little spot right now, which is right here for now, until my creativity changes on me. But every way you turn it, it's just so, it's got a different piece of art that you can display. I was pretty excited to show you. And secondly, we're all very word of mouth, right? So for the most part, we're always trying to find like the best dentist, the best place to go have drinks, the best you know, mattress. Whenever I like learn of something that I truly like, I want to spread the word too. So recently I bought Ariel and I these headphones. They are soundproof. They come with the auxiliary cable to plug into, you know, other devices if you need to. So I not only love that part because it's Bluetooth also, but I love the cable part because if I take this on a trip, I can plug into the airline. You know how they still have the old plugs? I can use it on the airplane too. It's noise control. So like I can, if someone's crying in the background, I don't gotta hear you, but I can also hear my movie. I don't have to hear the plane engines, you know? Comes with a little pouch. Also a plug to charge it. It's the, I forget what the name is, but like the rounder plugging shape. The other part is that I like it because when I'm filming or I'm recording videos and I don't want Ariel to hear me, because yes, I am a little shy sometimes, I tell him to plug in his headphones and then he just does it and he doesn't, well, or so I think. He's not listening to me, but he doesn't have to listen to me yap around. But anyways, I'm gonna link these. They're under $50. I think they were $39.99. Pretty decent. There's white, silver, pink, and black. I almost opted for like the silver or pink just to be different from Ariel, but I might just put like a little sticker or something so I know that it's mine. Be great for a gift for like a teenager, for yourself, for your significant other. Want to go to the gym and not talk to anybody? Like, this is the body language. Walk right past them. On a personal level, I just want to share that if you're ever feeling like you're in a funk, it happens to me a lot. I can look back on some vlogs and I've noticed that I'll like talk about being in a funk, or I'm on a spurt of wanting to get back into fitness and then I'm not. Analyze if you have fallen out of a routine. Like, are you not doing physical activity anymore, like going for as simple as a little walk, or are you biking, lifting some weights like a few times a week? Are you reading or doing some creative, you know, fun activity, even if it's just like painting by number or drawing or taking an art class? Think about those little things that tune you into what makes you happy, and just reflect on if you need to adjust your schedule the next coming week just to start feeling like yourself again. I've noticed a connect and disconnect that when I start to fall into like a little funk, like what is life? Typically, most likely it is because I've fallen out of the routine that I enjoy. So think about journaling too. Do you journal? So there's a book that I read that's called the 5 a.m. Club, and it talks about the 4 areas of our life that we need to feed, and we should do it first thing in the morning. And it's your mindset, your health set, your physical, and your health. If you're fueling and dedicating to those 4 areas, you can not only, one, you know, contribute to the world, because if you take care of yourself, you'll feel much better about contributing and doing things that you need to for the world. But also you start to feel better. Like you're paying attention and tuning in to the 4 essential areas of your life. Also, there's a lot of positive energy, and I have a friend that said it this way, like feed off that energy that everyone is bringing at this time of year. Why not incorporate some of those things that are good for you at this time? Last, we're gonna announce the winner of the giveaway. But before I do, I just want to say I truly enjoy going on these adventures, looking for little items and treasures for the house. I really believe that we should all be in love with our homes. If we're not, what can we do to give it a little touch? What can we do to make it a little more lovable for ourselves, especially ourselves? Because our home should be the place where we re-energize, and also the place that we like to look at daily. We're passing by the hallway multiple times. What can we do to add to that little space to make it just a spot for you to look at and smile? Sometimes it simply is decluttering, reorganizing. Sometimes it's all too crowded, so putting things away will make you feel better. Sometimes it's a little bit of paint. Sometimes it's just changing out the drapes. Sometimes it's, you know, hanging up photos that remind you of your kids, your grandparents, a nice moment in New York or something like that on a trip that you took. If we're not in love with our homes, what can we do to make it better? Or is it now the time to move or find a different location? Or your family's outgrowing the space, or your home is just too big for you now. But with all being said, let's now announce the winner, and the winner is Kimberly Zeidner. Kimberly and all of you, thank you for sharing the post. I hope to do more giveaways in the future. If you don't follow Kimberly, she's on Instagram. She's actually a realtor in Orlando, and she's very passionate about books. So I get excited to find really unique things and would love to share that with those that really care for those items. So stay tuned for future giveaways that I feel that others would truly enjoy. And also, I've been brainstorming about that little hallway and bathroom already. So I'm getting that itch again. I might start that real soon. If you have any proposals, let me know, because I'd be open to some ideas. I have some thoughts in mind, but maybe there's something I missed. I'm trying to make this a unique space, and continuing with my look of, you know, just like that. You could say it's a little studious, a little Ralph Lauren-y, maybe old money. Ultimately, it just comes down to the perfect home for us. So thanks for watching, and I will see you really soon. Bye.